Hey folks, today I'm going to be going over COF rank 10, how to achieve it as quickly as possible, how it works, and how to take full advantage of the benefits once you do get there. So to start, I just joined an Echo and I just completed one of these prophecies. It was kill one eye or something like that. It's the same as this basically. So 10 unique body armors, which has already been doubled by one of the lenses, by the way. So originally it was 5, it got doubled to 10, and then it got doubled again by rank 10 to 20. So here it is. And then to show you what the doubling actually means, or if you read the text, duplicate, well, I'll look at some of the items. So here's an Exsanguinous, cool. Another one, you can see they're exactly the same, they're duplicated. Here's a 2LP Exsanguinous, actually with perfect move speed too, that's really nice. I'm gonna slam that. And then I'm gonna expect another one right after. And there it is. So I got two 2LP Exsanguinuses in this one drop. Here's a 3LP Kestrel. There's going to be another one. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I am blind. Okay, so what you can tell is that it's actually a duplicate, not an additional roll. So what this means is that it's not going to make you more likely to get a high LP unique because they're not separate rolls. But when you do get lucky, you'll get it twice. So this applies to everything. It's the same with the exalts, which is really good if you want to do slams or anything like that. You're going to get your big exalted drop with the 7 T7, whatever it is, and then you get 2 chances to craft it, slam it, whatever. If you Rune of Creation both of them for more slams, you'll have 4. So you get a really good exalt, it doubles, and then you double it again. So rank 10 COF, or just COF in general, has access to a lot of Runes of Creation. So I've only done the prophecy like once, and I got a shitload of Runes of Creation, so I have 9. I haven't actually bothered to do any more since, but I definitely will. Yeah, so that's one huge perk. Okay. So these are the possible outcomes of the prophecy. So like when you go into the prophecy, you're going to see a bunch of selection, you do your rerolls, whatever. These are the things that you can get. So this is provided by Tunk Labs. I just added a little bit more information, filtering, all that stuff. I'll provide the spreadsheet for you guys. I'm trying to also fill out the base uses because Tunk Labs did not have this information. So some of these you can use multiple times. Yeah, so if you guys want to like provide screenshots or something like that, just to help out with filling this sheet out, please let me know and I'll update it. So yeah, some of the really, really good ones that you can get here is Rune of Creation. So you get the double lens and the double use lens. This one will give you 4 Runes of Creation with the base favor cost of only 1,000. So very, very cheap for Runes of Creation. You get a lot of these. It's rank requirement 9 though, so it comes pretty late, but when you're endgame crafting, this is huge. So another one is Glyph of Despair. You can basically spam them as much as you want. So here you'll get, so 6 times 2 is 12, and then you get the times 2 uses is 24, and each of those is doubled, so you'll get 48 Glyph of Despair. You'll get 8 Runes of Creation, so it's doubled 3 times. What else do we have? So there's another Glyph of Despair. Hybrid Health, you may need this. This is pretty rare affix. It's good for crafting if your build needs it. And Arena Keys I talked about in a previous video. This is going to give you something like 250,000 gold. So quite a lot for a single prophecy that's very cheap. Yeah, so the end game loop is basically once you have your COF rank 10, you are going to run your uniques. Like these are priority because you get a bunch of exalts from other stuff, like all the base benefits of COF give you a lot of exalts, so exalts are more likely. T7, so this one is huge, higher chance to become exalted. Yeah, so just by doing content, you're going to get a lot of exalts, but if you want, you can do more. But for farming rare high LP items, the main prophecies you're probably going to be focusing on is the uniques. So Here you can see all the uniques. Some of them have LP. I don't think these are worth doing, but if you want, body armor is really good. You do this one, it's pretty cheap for how much you get. All these are good. You want to run them. Then you want to either find exalts or run the exalts through here. You want to get the runes of creation so you get more slams, because you're going to have a lot of uniques, so you need to have a lot of exalts to slam. So run this. You're going to have a lot of things to put in your stash, so run these, you get a lot of gold. Glyph of Despair, you want to seal your affixes. The crappy ones, like you don't always want to do the removal gamble, sometimes it's better to do the despair, so you're probably going to need a lot of these for your endgame crafting. So that's pretty much it for what prophecies to do. Jumping back to the game real quick, I'm just going to leave this echo. So as was pointed out by a commenter on my previous video, the XP tome rewards are more likely to appear near the beginning of the echo. So as we discussed in one of the previous videos, these XP echoes are the best way to get favor in the game by far. They give about 1413 base XP at level 100 doing corrupted monos, and you have 35% chance to double, so on average you get about 1800 favor. And the strategy seems to be that you go grab all the XP near the beginning of the monolith, then you run this reset echo web, you grab the lowest corruption reduce, you go grab all the XP again, then you do the reset again, and you just repeat. If your corruption goes too low, you just run out, do the shade, and that's pretty much it. So that'll get you favor extremely fast. Yeah, and then you go and go to the observatory, grab your prophecies. Another thing to note is for those of you who are not yet rank 10, but you're asking, should you save up your favor for rank 10? I think the answer is generally no, but one thing that's really important to note is that every favor spent gives you 2 reputation. So what that means is that you can save up exactly enough favor that when you spend it all, it pops you to rank 10. So the math on this is pretty easy because it's 2 to 1. So say you need 200,000 reputation for rank 10, so you're 200,000 away. You need to have 100,000 favor. So as long as the favor that you have is half of the reputation you need, you can spend all of it, get to rank 10, and then immediately get the benefit from the doubling. So if you're close, I would suggest doing that just because the bonus is so powerful. But otherwise, like if you're pretty far, you're probably going to want to get some items, or otherwise if you don't really need gear, like your gear's already good, then yeah, just save it up for rank 10 and then blast. Yeah, so that's pretty much all I had today. I hope it was helpful. If you made it this far, please give the video a like and subscribe for more of this sort of stuff. Yeah, see you in the next one. Cheers.